You must be absolutely thrilled after such a resounding friendly victory.
Yeah, I mean, it's another step forward. I thought we did okay at Winchester, and say last week we were running and doing well against Chelsea, and obviously today we felt we'd have more of the ball, and it was a chance to show what we could do getting forward. But in the context of where we're at, as I said, the lads have put in a big shift in pre-season. You saw the fitness today, that's for sure.
You must have been so impressed with Marvin Williams. He's so bright during pre-season, as long with Charlie Clough putting so many tackles. It must be something that must impress you so much.
Yeah, I mean Marvin and I think Jamie Taylor actually. I think the two of them have shown up probably the sharpest so far in pre-season. They've both obviously done work during the summer. Marvin's lost the season in his career, and he's desperate to make up in time for that. And I think Jamie Taylor as well. I think he's desperate to have a good season out. With his problems and injuries from last year. So I think both the front two today were exceptional. But I liked our shape as well. I thought the shape was good, and we're looking okay.
What have you thought the new faces come to the club over the summer?
We brought in 3 or 4. I mean, Jesse has done okay again. It's his second goal in 3 games. He's had a sore hamstring last week. He's trained, but we didn't want to risk him against Chelsea. And I thought he came on today and gave us a different option, which is always important. You need different options in games. Claudio has done fine. We haven't seen perhaps the best of him yet, but then he hasn't had the same amount of game time. And then, as I said, most of the people that you're looking at, Wellard, I've known for 2 or 3 years, and he's a class act at this level. I just said to Ricky, I think that he needs to have a good season and put himself back where he wants to be. So all in all, yeah, very pleasing.
You must be very happy with Tom Lovelock as well in the 2 friendlies against Chelsea and Reading. He can easily give Alan Julian a run for his money for this season.
Yeah, listen, I made it clear when I signed Alan that that there was 2 goalkeepers here, and the only reason Tom got rested last year was we probably overworked him up till Christmas. Because not only is it in match days, but it's also in training. And one of our problems is, it's a struggle to keep 2 keepers, 1 happy but 2 involved. But Tom's going to be, is going to be and is a good goalkeeper. And if he keeps playing like he's playing, it's going to be a hard decision, but a good decision to make.
How strong would you think the squad is from last year's?
It's a better squad. It's a more rounded squad. I think that we looked at bringing in, as I said, Wellard and bringing in Reindorf as 2 players again with height and power as well. I think that's important in this league. But I look back to last season. I think we lost out by 5 points. We lost in the playoffs on the back of having 4 or 5 of those players not playing. So what it does prove is your starting 11 needs to be strong, but we need to have better backup than perhaps we've had. And you've not seen Dale Binns yet. Will Spetch, Callum Hart. That's all of our left-footed defensive players and attacking players have not been available for one reason or another. And and the same applies to Lockwood. So you've got Lockwood and Hart and Spetch and Binns to come back into that, and that would give us a strong 16-17.
Lastly, you must be absolutely pleased with development. The ground looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, no, we are. We're 95% finished now. I'm glad everyone likes it. I mean, the comments back have been fantastic. But we've got just a few more little bits and pieces to get ready for the opening game against Havant. But it looks like a proper football ground in the sense where people are now a lot closer to the action. Even with less people in today, the atmosphere was better. And I'm very proud to have helped and get the ground, perhaps to where the team is. And it's always in football you've got to keep moving forward. And I think that's what we've done with the ground, is brought it up to conference standard comfortably. And if we went into the conference at any point, I think the ground would be well seen by any other visiting supporter. But what's nice about it is the character of the ground is still very much the same. We've not taken out the character of it, but we've just given it like a modern twist. And as I said, it appears to be well received at the moment.